A great warm welcome to one and all. Mahavidya Institute of Excellence welcomes one and all. We welcome you for the great online session of How to Declutter the Depression with Swami Jagadatmananda Saraswati. Before entering into the class, let me just give a brief note of what is Mahavidya and what we are doing at Mahavidya Institute of Excellence. It has been initiated with a magnificent dream for excelling each and every being, both in academics as well as in spirituality. It is the main focus is on enhancing a human excellence, enhancing academic excellence, enhancing the societal and self-development. It focuses primarily on education, finance, relationship, and societal status. Mahavidya Institute of Excellence is located at Sri Lalitambika Temple premises, Periyatadagam, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. We are all so blessed today to hear a great topic, Declutter the Depression with Swami Jagadatmananda Saraswati. So, our Swamiji, being a sannyasi for over 35 years, has also been an eminent scholar, a truth seeker, a writer, a lecturer, a trainer, and who has excelled in academics with the merits with MA in philosophy and religion, MPhil in philosophy, and doctorate in the field of philosophy from the year 2004. He has also been a trustee at Shruti Seva Trust, Arshavidya Gurukulam, Swami Dayananda Ashram, Coimbatore, and Sri Lalitambika Trust. He is a chief acharya at Dayalaya Center for Sanskrit and Vedanta. He is a visiting professor at SVSI University, Bengaluru. He is a member of Board of Studies and visiting professor at Avinashi Lingam University, Coimbatore. He is head of the chair in SJS Chair for Value Education at Avinashi Lingam University. Without delaying, I welcome our Swamiji to take over the session. Swamiji, please.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome one and all. Let us start the session with our usual prayers. एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ ऐंकार ह्रींकार रहस्ययुक्त श्रींकार गूढार्थमहाविभूत्या ओंकार मर्म प्रतिपादिनीभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरु पादुकाभ्याम् उग्रं वीर्यं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं Depression
Namaskaram, Swamiji.
is a very famous topic dealt by many people. because it is the problem of the modern world. Because of the challenges of the day-to-day life today, the modern society faces psychological problems. In India, treatment for psychology was primarily spirituality. Even though depression is a medical condition, it has various medical treatments. But spirituality is eternal and very practical. In that way, I am connected with this topic because spirituality has some solution for the modern day problem of depression. Let me share some more details. How to declutter the depression. Thank you, Dr. Santoshini, for inviting me to present this lecture on a very important topic today. I wish Mahavidya Institute of Center for Excellence to conduct more and more useful sessions like this to support those who suffer. What is depression? Depression is a medical condition, medical illness that negatively affects the personality of a person and creates sadness and disinterest in activities. From this statement, we come to understand it is a medical illness which negatively affects the personality of a person. So we have to understand the words, two words, one is illness and another is the personality. These two words represent the physical and psychological aspects of human being. Physical wellness is not possible without psychological wellness. Physical well-being is closely associated with psychological well-being. One may physically fit and psychologically not fit means he will suffer body-wise and mind-wise. Sadness is a mental illness, whereas depression is a physical illness as well as a mental illness. Depression may create sadness, and because of depression, one may not be able to involve in even day-to-day routines, disinterest. Usually when we ask, how are you? The answer will be, I am fine. But if it is asked in our regional language, we may reply, what is life? Nothing is good. This is common among more people. In one way, depression is inevitable because we all face disappointments, dissatisfaction. The life is not as we expect. Because life is not only revolving around me. I am connected with more people. When I interact with the other person, there starts the problem. If that is not going properly, then my affliction of my psychological realm begins. Because I am not satisfied with the relationship. I am not satisfied with my financial position. Nobody recognizes me. The life is not as I expected. So in all these statements, you would have noticed one point. All are related to me only. So the depression is a subjective matter. What is subjectivity? What is objectivity? When I objectify things, it is not me. This is my book. Book is an object. Me is a subject. So the relationship with this subjectivity and objectivity, if it is not properly understood, it will create problem. Sometimes things may go beyond our control. Death of a close relative, separation of a close relative, the disobedient children, mother-in-law to daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law to mother-in-law, partners, partnership issues, and so many. When this is not proper, it leads to depression, which is a physical and mental abnormality. Physical and mental abnormality is depression. That is why I have noted depression is a medical illness. When I say it is a medical illness, you can see the last line. However, it is treatable. Need not worry. It is treatable. In India, people used to hesitate to go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Whereas it is easy to adopt the spiritual practices to come out of this situation. I don't say only spirituality will heal depression. I can say along with medical assistance, you can follow the spiritual procedures to come out of the psychological issues. Feeling sad or having a depressed mood, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, which were enjoyed earlier, now it doesn't taste as earlier. Changes in appetite, no hunger, weight loss or gain unrelated to dieting. It is obvious depressed people eat more and they gain weight. And they will say that I don't eat at all. Troubled sleep or oversleep, too much of sleep, loss of energy, feeling tired, increased fatigue. Otherwise, purposeless physical activity, inability to sit or stand in one place, wandering here and there, disturbed, hand wringing, clapping, shaking, or slowed movements, or very slow speech. When a question is answered, depressed people answer very slowly. I am not worthless. I am worthless. Not I am not worthless. I am worthless. Feeling worthless or guilty. And difficulty to think properly. Difficulty in concentration or listening. Struggling to take decisions. Thoughts of death or suicide at the highest level. These are the definitions by American Psychiatric Association, APA. It is interesting to note depression affects an estimated 1 in 15 adults. 1 out of 15 is depressed. 1 out of 15 is depressed in any case. And 1 in 6 people, 1 by 6, will experience depression at some time in their life. It is a blessing to say that I never experienced depression in my life. Everybody may come across depression in some turning points in life. Depression can occur at any time, but on average, first appears during the late teens to mid-20s. Very risky age, 16 to 20. There are a lot of chances for developing first-time depression. One may not be able to tell that I am depressed, but I am not feeling good, they may say. Another important point, don't get angry towards Swamiji. This is a statement from American Psychiatric Association. You can verify Google. Women are more likely than men to experience depression. Women are more likely to get depression very fast. Some studies show that 1/3 of women will experience a major depressive episode in their lifetime. 1/3. So we may come across many people. There is a high degree of heritability when first-degree relatives are having depression. Hereditary also it is. If some people are depressed in the family, it will reflect in other sisters and brothers or family members, siblings, parents, etc. If a son or daughter is depressed, the mother will also get depressed, or father may get depressed. So these are all the basic definitions and information about depression. Now we know what is called depression. There are 4 ways to declutter depression. Medication. It is given in the order, but we can have priority. Medication. Go to doctor, go to psychiatrist, psychologist to get medicines. Medicines are prescribed to declutter depression. Don't try your own medications. Have consultation with the doctor. With appropriate doctor's advice, one can take medication. Psychotherapy. There are so many techniques, therapeutic techniques in psychotherapy. The famous one is CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. One can undergo this kind of psychotherapies, these kind of therapies. ECT. ECT is electroconvulsive therapy, which is giving shock, electrical shock. Besides these 3, what we are going to discuss and practice today is meditation. People will say, I know meditation. I used to do meditation. What is there in meditation? Everybody tells meditation, meditation. I know meditation. People used to say. I'm going to tell about relaxation techniques, deep relaxation techniques. Everybody knows that, but we don't do it. We may not be interested to do meditation when we are depressed. That is the problem. We know the techniques, but it is difficult to adopt the technique. That is the problem. So future healthcare will be mindfulness healthcare. So without mindfulness, mere healthcare will not be successful among people. Nowadays, this mindfulness assistance is lacking in medical field. The distance between doctor and patient is more. All patients require love and compassion. That is lacking today. Only tablet or injection will not treat the patient, whether it is a psychological disorder or a physical ailment. We may need both mindfulness healthcare and also medication. What is mindfulness? We are going to practice a mindfulness meditation today, which includes 2 sections. The first section is relaxation. Detach. Nowadays, we conduct retreats. We don't retreat. We become stressful in retreats. People go to Bangkok, Thailand. What for? To relax. After reaching, the destination, they fight there, they cry there, they get some infection or indigestion or illness, they come back with heavy-mindedness, dukkha. This is not relaxation. For relaxation, you need not fly overseas. Wherever you are, you can do relaxation. Yes, I am doing relaxation every Sunday. Not enough. Every day you need to relax yourself. What is relaxation? Relaxation is nothing but coming back home, returning home, feel at home. When you are listening to this talk, you may not feel relaxed. You may stressfully watch what Swami is telling. This is our usual nature. That is why students hate online classes, because they are stressful. They don't like schools, they are stressful. Some office goers, they hate going to office because it is stressful. Some homemakers are not happy to stay at home because the home itself is stressful because of other coexisting beings. So relaxation is coming back to normal. Every time we become abnormal, when we face day-to-day challenges, when we face the competitive world, we feel stressed. Relaxation is a stress management program. When I use the word management, you should know one thing: stress cannot be avoided. It can only be managed. So relaxation technique is a technique through which we manage our stress. Naturally, when we walk from our sitting position, if you start your walking, your pulse rate goes up. When you are entering into the class, your pulse rate goes up. When you are receiving your guest, your pulse rate goes up. When you are facing a challenge, your pulse rate goes up. 94, 100, 104, 120. Difference in pulse rate can be measured. When you are in sitting position, if it is 72, 76, that is good. When you are moving, 80. When you are meeting with some challenges, 85. Always it should be in 70s. That is healthy body. Because even though heart is an organ, it is closely related with mind. It gives difference in rate. It goes up. So you need relaxation. For relaxation, there are two techniques. One is pranayama. Mere pranayama will help you. Simple pranayama is inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We will start a simple pranayama technique. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale, slowly exhale. One more time. Inhale, slowly exhale. Inhale, slowly exhale. This 3 breaths, breathing practice will reduce your pulse. Tested method. Now, connect your thoughts with this breathing. Inhale, exhale. Analyze your thought patterns. While inhaling, what happens? While exhaling, what happens? Observe your thought patterns. What happens? Then have a control over thought patterns. When you are inhaling, inhale the positive energy. Inhale prana, which is the subtle energy. Inhale positive energy. While exhaling, exhale the negative energy. What is negative energy? Which disturbs you, which troubles you, which is beyond your control, what you think. All those negativities you give exit. If you are angry towards anybody, exhale that angry. Inhale the divine energy. Exhale the negative energy. Very simple pranayama technique. Need not go for Nadi Shuddhi, etc. now. Just inhale and exhale. See the change. Connect your mind. That is called mindfulness. What is called mindfulness pranayama? When you are connecting your mind with pranayama, that is mindfulness. When your thoughts are wandering somewhere else and you are doing pranayama, that is mere inhaling and exhaling. Mindfulness means when you are doing this practice, connect your mind with that practice. And if you are chanting Om, inhale, chant Om, Om, Om. It is mere chanting. Connect your mind with this chanting. Thoughtfully, wholeheartedly, with full of surrender. Om. 3 times. This is mindfulness chanting. What is mindfulness chanting? You connect your mind with chanting. Om Shri Matre Namo, Om Shri Maharagni Namo, Om Shri Matsimmasneshwari Namo, Om Chidaknyunda Sambhutaya Namo, Om Devakari Samutyadaya Namo, Udyadbhanu Sahasrabhaya Namo. No mindfulness. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Om Shri Maharagni Namaha. Om Shri Matsimmasaneshwarye Namaha. You visualize a Simhasana where Devi sits. You have darshana within your mind. That is mindfulness chant. Understand the meaning of the mantra and chant. This relaxes. Sahasranama chanting should not become a stressful event for it. It should be a relaxation. Many people don't cook, but try to cook with mindfulness. You can see the prana in the food in the form of taste. Cook by yourself. Don't engage others to cook your food. If you cook your food with mindfulness, you can see the change. It is a relaxation practice. Walk with mindfulness. How many steps you took? You may see your watch or your mobile to measure your walking steps. But if you know by mind how many steps I have taken, that is mindfulness. Count. Be aware of the present with relaxed mind. While you are listening, the first minute may be a different minute. This moment may be a different moment because you have got the idea. Then deep relaxation method. DRT is a very good practice. We don't do. We know, but we don't do. Lie down flat. Start thinking from your fingertips, toes. Stress your toes, sole, feet. Relax. Stress your calf muscles and relax. Grip your knees and relax. Grip your thighs and relax. Hip, stomach, lower stomach, middle stomach. Expand the chest and relax. Shoulders, face, in between eyebrows, head portion. Think of each body parts when you are lying down peacefully. Stress and relax. Totally, you can plan for 5 minutes. Then method 2. Now it is a detailed method. You need 7 minutes you have to work for. 7 minutes. Very long time. 7 minutes. Can we do? Yes, we can do. This is a mindfulness meditation. Bring all the difficult situations to your mind. Bring one difficult situation at one time. You may have a list of difficulties. Don't bring all those lists now. Bring any one of the prime difficult situation, which you have to answer immediately. Sit in a meditative posture. Bring a difficult situation. How I am going to solve it? With deep breathing Slow exhaling. Give a moment to think, to work out on solutions. We don't think the problem alone. Think of various solutions and fix one solution and have a great faith, belief on that solution. I'm going to solve this issue in this way. Open your eyes. Finished. Our basic problem is insecurity. The basic problem for depression is insecurity. I'm insecure. What will happen? What will happen tomorrow? What will happen to my daughter? What will happen to my grandson? How he will survive? What will happen if I get some disease? My life is insecure. That too in the recent COVID-19 situation. Many people have this fear of death. That leads to depression. Remove the fear of insecurity. That is very, very important. Mindfulness meditation removes fear of insecurity. Fear of insecurity can be removed by connecting yourself with higher consciousness. I'm telling in English, connecting yourself with higher consciousness, a long sentence. In Sanskritam, it can be only one padam, which is prarthana. Prayer, prarthana, simple prarthana. Many people think that prarthana means believing a deity or a guru, bringing them in front of you and requesting for their help is prarthana. Because of the English meaning of pray. Pray means begging. It is wrong. Nobody teaches this. Prarthana means meditating upon the order of Ishvara. Prarthana means praising the glory of Ishvara. Prarthana means looking everything as Ishvara. All that here is Ishvara. That is prarthana. Not requesting, oh my Lord, please help me to come out of this situation. That you have to work out. Ishvara cannot come into that picture. Because the problem is because of Ishvara. It is the order of Ishvara to give problem for you. You should understand. Without Ishvara Sankalpa, I may not get this disease. It is Ishvara Sankalpa that I should get disease. Then if I request Ishvara to remove this disease, how it can be? It comes through my karma. My karma is unfolding through my problem. It is unfolding. It is going out. I am spending my karma through this bad experience. So, praise the order of Ishvara. Visualize everything as Ishvara. Sukha, Ishvara. Dukkha, Ishvara. Birth, Ishvara. Birth is Ishvara. Death is Ishvara. Everything is Ishvara. So, connect yourself. Take yourself to higher consciousness level. Now I am giving you two mantras, shabda, mantra shabda. If you are overstressed, you can use Om Hum Om. Om Hum Om can be used to induce your energy levels. Overstress reduces your energy level. So to meet the challenges, you increase your energy levels. Om Ham Om. Om Ham Om. Om Ham Om. It increases your energy level. Actually, this should be practiced at Mooladhara Chakra with a stress on chanting. Hum, Om, hum, Om, hum, Om. This raises your energy level from Mooladhara Chakra. And Om Ksham Om at Agnya Chakra. Ksham Om, Kshakara. Om Ksham Om. It brings down your tension. Om Ksham Om. Om Ksham Om. Mooladhara to, Agnya to Mooladhara Ksham Om. Mooladhara to Agnya Ham Om. I repeat, Mooladhara to Agnya Ham Om. Agnya to Mooladhara Om Ksham Om. These two mantras are very useful. Now, so far we were dealing with our emotions, mindfulness. But Agnya Chakra has two petals. One is mind, another is intelligence. While we are connecting ourselves with higher consciousness, we should contemplate intellectually. Use your knowledge. Vedanta teaches how the rule of karma operates in the universe, and it is binding on individuals who are compelled to experience the karma. The reason for my suffering is not I, but my karma. Not the present I, maybe the past I, karma. What I did in my previous births comes through prarabdham, sanchitam. And I take this karma to next birth, agami. So, understand the operation of karmic theory. But don't stand there. It is my karma, so I have to suffer. That is not the solution. Vedanta teaches the way to transcend this natural act of karma and get relieved from the bondage. Get relieved from the bondage. That bondage which created depression is now removed, decluttered. By gaining Brahma Jnana, Atma Tattva Jnana. What is Atma Tattva? I never heard about it. It is a simple contemplation of an understanding what is I and what is not I. So this meditation is a contemplation meditation. We are going to analyze what is I and what is not I. The whole world is made out of these two only. The whole world is made out of these two only. I, aham. Everything else, idam. Aham, idam. With these two words, we can explain the whole world. Nothing more than these two words or the meaning of these two words. What is not I? The tree is not I. The dog is not I. The house is not I. And everything around me is not I. So, aham. Very easy definition. Aham means I. But what is that aham is understood when you understand what is not I. And now I reduce this I to my body consciousness. Is body I? No. Because I is subjective. Body is an object of this subject. Because I say this is my body. Body is away from me. Body is separate from me. So me cannot be the body. This is my mind. This is my knowledge. Even knowledge is objectified. Thoughts are objectified. Whatever you objectify, they are not you. So when I see an object, it is evidentially understood through my perceptions that this is an object. So there is an objectification in all evidences. If I see a tree, I can see the tree through my perceptions. So it is objectified. I see a flower. This is a flower, means flower is object. You are not seeing the object, but you are seeing the object of consciousness. Consciousness reflects through the object so that you can perceive the flower. So you are not the perception. You are pure consciousness. Now we have traveled from the tree, we came to the house, we came to the book, we came to the body, we went into the mind, we went into the buddhi, and we went to indriyas, the perceptions, and we denied all those things that these are all not I. And the true I is consciousness. This is called transcendence. Oh, I was ignorant about this Vedanta knowledge. No. You are conscious about your ignorance. I know that I don't know. You know that. So nobody can be ignorant. And nobody can be intelligent also. If you know one thing, you may not know another thing. If you know one thing, you may not know another thing. These two things are objectified, ignorance as well as knowledge. Both are objectified. You don't need any evidence to understand I, the self. So the self is self-evident self. That is called transcendence. From ignorance and the intelligence, which are objectified, and you understand that I am self-evident to myself. Now, who is depressed? Who is depressed? Are you depressed? My mind is depressed. Who is ill? My body is ill. Whatever I objectify, that is suffering, not me. I have no suffering. If I claim a pain, that pain is for this physical body. That is manifested through my consciousness. I cannot say my consciousness because I is equal to consciousness. Prajnanam, knowledge. So now this contemplation leads to the connectivity with higher consciousness. What we contemplated so far in a simple way, what is I and what is not I. So I denied various improper explanations for the word I denied, I negated, and finally I settled with I is equal to consciousness. This transformation may take a long time for understanding, but this contemplation connects yourself with higher consciousness. So now at the conclusion part, I would like to bring your attention towards love and compassion. I have come across many people who say that I hate myself. I hate myself means, who is saying this? My mind is saying this, my body is saying this, or my perception is saying this. I cannot hate myself because I am the form of love and compassion as I understand myself as pure consciousness, which is the form of love and compassion. I don't see any other I than my I. There is only one I. So I have no competition with anybody. No one can make me suffer. I see everything as Ishvara and order of Ishvara. And I understand myself as a pure consciousness, which is the form of love and compassion. What I can do now, I can only smile at me. Now I see smiles on many faces. You have no dukkha. Your swabhava is happiness, not anger, not worry, not depression. Depression is not your swabhava. It came in between and it will go. When you understand these two things, one is mindfulness meditation, and number two is contemplation of the truth revealed by Shastra. So only you see yourself as love and compassion. If you see someone without smile, but your neighbor may not understand, he didn't attend the session, so he may not know or she may not know what you can do, how you can express yourself to them. If you see someone without smile, what you should do? Give one of yours